Hey everyone, this week we're going to be telling you if we think right now is the time to start van life.
Yeah, and just for information's sake, right now is the coronavirus time. We're deep into it, so in case you're watching this later.
Yeah, everyone wants to pursue their dreams right now, so let's see if we think it's the best time.
You stoked, Belle? Are you stoked?
Are you excited?
Alrighty, so what we're going to be doing is listing out our pros and cons of why now would be a good time. First, we're going to let you know the cons, and then the pros, and then at the end, we're going to let you know our general consensus. Alrighty, first con. This one may be different for each province or state you're in, but right now, Home Depots are curbside pickup only.
And if you're building out a van, you want to touch the materials you're putting into the van to know how it's going to feel in the space you want to live in.
Yeah, and you can't do that obviously. So when you're asking for plywood, they're going to be picking up plywood or 2x4s that potentially are bent and curved, and not everyone likes that.
It's definitely a minor problem, but in the big picture of things, it changes the way you want to build your van.
What's another con?
Money. A lot of people don't have money right now because they're out of job or aren't working as many hours as they're used to.
Yeah, it may be difficult to come up with the money you need to make your van conversion happen right now. And if that financial availability doesn't work for you, we don't recommend you do it. Here's Bella being set free.
She's driving me crazy. So our next con is if you've been saving up for van life and you already have the money to do it and your van is ready to go, now is probably not the time to hit the road because most things are closed. However, if this is something you're going to be building out as you go and then you're hoping to have it ready by the time this is over, it's probably for you.
Okay, so those were a very few cons. What about our pros?
Now we've got lots of pros, and one of the first ones that most of you are thinking as to why this is the best time to start van life is remote work. If you can work a job from anywhere, now's the time you're probably doing it, and you have the option to show your employer how capable you are of working from the road. Yeah.
The other one is lots of time. You know, some of us have a lot more time than we used to. Obviously those who are on the front lines don't, but the ones that do, we have lots of time to plan, to kind of think of what we want to do and how we want to plan and execute a project like building out a van or a vehicle that you want to live in.
Yeah. Woo! The next thing is, this is a great time to learn new skills. So coming out of quarantine, learning new things, perfect to apply that to building out a van, and what better way than to have a van at the end you can travel in.
I always love learning new skills, so this is a really good one that I think everyone should do. It's a lot of fun. The next one up would be vans that are getting sold. So there's a lot of people out there that are in a little bit of a crunch with money right now, and so they're trying to get rid of some of their prized possessions because they value them a lot, or they have them around and they haven't got, ready to use them. So in this case, private sellers on Kijiji or Craigslist, whatever you say, will be selling their vans or motorhomes or vehicles for a reduced price, and most likely there's more of them out there.
Yeah, and even furniture or solar panels you could probably find for a better price right now because people need money and maybe you'll be in the position to buy it from them.
Yeah.
Next up is adventure. So a lot of people live their whole life saying, I have this dream of living a van, I have this dream of, owning a homestead. And right now is the time to start thinking about those dreams. Because I think more than ever, if you've been affected by this crisis, you're thinking, what do I really want out of life? And if this is what you really want, now's the time to go and get it because you never know when you'll have the chance again.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends planning their next adventures right now because this is really teaching them that they want to go places. They want to do things after this is over.
Yeah.
The next one after that would be products. So there's a lot of companies that are offering discounted prices right now on all ranges of types of products and brands. And this could be refrigerators for your builds. This could be even supplies and tools that you need for your build. It's all being at reduced price. That way we can afford them and we can use them. And those brands and those companies, they want to stay in business too, so they're reducing a bit.
Yeah, and even if you don't want to build out your van on your own, I am sure there are companies out there that do build outs for you that are offering like a quarantine discount or whatever you want to call it. And our last one, which I'm sure we could think forever.
Oh, Bella.
I'm sure we could think forever and find so many more pros, but the biggest last one is career changes. So if you're finding you're not happy in your job right now, you're working from home, or you're going to a job right now and you don't feel safe, you don't like it, and you've known this for a while, now's the time to start making your next steps for career changes. And if you want to be living in a van, now's the time to try and make that happen for you all at once. Because it's so much easier to make big things happen at once versus like little things all the time.
And I know this also offers up an excuse for people who have wanted a career change and haven't. I know that a lot of us, including myself, will have fears of changing their mind on certain things when, you know, everyone else is comfortable.
Yeah.
When we're all in a stressful situation and a lot of things are changing quickly, it might be a lot easier for you to make your career changes and your friends and your family not judge you so much. I mean, they won't, they're your friends and your family, but you know, it'll feel more normal to change when everything else is changing.
Yeah, so what are some pros or cons that you guys think would be a reason to start van life or to not start van life right now? Just comment it below and then we can share with the whole community and hopefully we can have like a big consensus.
We're gonna keep on hiking with Bella because she's getting a little stressed out.
So, for those of you that don't know this about me, I really love plants and I love foraging and I love herbalism. I'm gonna show you what you can get in this season right now. So we're in southern Ontario and it's like what, 10 degrees outside?
Yeah, probably just about 9, yeah.
So if you're in that type of climate, you can probably find it. Ramps. I absolutely love ramps. These are super delicious. It's like wild leek, wild garlic. You know they're ramps if you... Bella.
What are you doing, Bella butt?
You know they're ramps if you pick the leaf and it smells like garlic. I wish you guys could smell this right now. It smells delicious. And the stem has a little bit of a reddish tint to it. And you'll know. Just make sure you don't eat anything that doesn't taste like this. And I'll show you the one that's trying to act like a ramp, which is right here. So this is lily of the valley. And see how it has that purple spotting on it? It doesn't smell like garlic. And you should definitely try not to eat these so you can see like the differences.
Is the lily of the valley poisonous?
Yeah. And technically not, but it will hurt your stomach and you definitely don't want to eat it if you don't have to. So what you can do with ramps is you can dig down a little bit and there's a bit of a bulb down there like you would see like a green onion. And once I pull it out, it smells delicious, it's covered in dirt. And what David and I love to do with these lately, we found this recipe where you take these, chop off the leaves, chop them in half, and you rub them in olive oil, salt and garlic. No, that's wrong. Back up a bit, buddy.
Salt and Parmesan.
Yeah, salt. Can I redo that? So what David and I have been doing with these recently is we've been chopping off the stems, using those for something else, and coating these in olive oil, salt, and pepper. And you put nutritional yeast or Parmesan on top. And when they come out of the oven, they're delicious ramp chips. You can also make soups with this. Super nutritious, super good for you, and super delicious.
Also, I want to mention something. Let us know what you're building right now. If you've got a really cool build happening, comment below and let us know what the build is like. And if you're planning on a build, also let us know. It's really interesting to hear people have really unique styles and ways around it. So let us know your platform, like maybe it's a GMC Savannah, or maybe it's a Dodge Sprinter or a Mercedes Sprinter. Let us know below. So what'd you find?
So I'm not sure their specific name, but I think they're orange peel mushrooms or jelly caps. But I was walking and I thought they were red plastic and they turned out to be beautiful mushrooms. There's so many! I'm so excited. look, there's another one.
Alrighty, so we're back on the road now, and we've listed our pros and cons. So, I don't know, what do you think?
I think that now is the absolute best time to start van life, only if you don't plan on going on adventures till most of this is over, because you just got to be a responsible human.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think right now is the best time. If you've been looking to start your life in van life and travel and do, I don't know, what your dreams are made of, do it now.
Yeah, and it's hard to decide. Is it the best time or is it the absolute worst time? And that really depends on if you have the money to do it, if you have the time to make it happen, and if you're gonna be able to find a way to make money once you do hit the road. Which I think everyone is capable of, by the way, as long as you work hard and are invested in what you want.
And if you do make it happen, we would love to hear it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we want to make a big thank you.
For 4,000 subscribers!
Pretty
it's really
awesome.
exciting.
Yeah, we're pretty stoked. So if you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe because we've got a lot more content. And if you agree with us, give us a thumbs up too, because...
A deer just crossed the road, sorry.
Did it?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see his little white tail.
Okay, thank you so much for watching this, guys. Stay healthy and have a great week.
Yeah, be safe.
Bye.
Bye-bye.